got a question from the audience. They want to know how you feel about Jay Will playing with Sean Bell this summer.
Man, me and Jay, we've been having a soap opera forever. That's my little brother. I love him. We fight, we argue. That was just a fight that went too far, pretty much. Mm-hmm. We had a regular conflict like we always do. You know what I'm saying? Big bro, little bro shit. Mm-hmm. And, it went a little far. But, I'm going to stand on business at the end of the day. If that's what you feel is better for you, no disrespect. Go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't own that. That's a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if he felt that was the move that he needed to make for him, I respect it. Of course I don't like it. I hate seeing him. I feel like he was over there and they didn't use him to his benefit. And if he would have been with us, I feel like we could have we had another hitter. Oh, yeah. So I hated that. I hated having
Jay Will, I feel like 80. Me personally, like, no disrespect to Fresh. Congratulations on him. But I feel like with Jay Will on the Stompers this year, Stompers.
And I hated that. You know why? Because I felt like that the whole year before it happened. So I was just like, it's about to be turned up. Yeah. I said all of that. And every time I see him, listen, I said that. I said, yo, you dead ass? Like, that's okay for you?
No, bro. I went to one game that nigga played 2 quarters.
Yo, bro.
I watched it all year.
What's the name? We could be all tight. What's the name of the team? The Sean Bell All-Stars. Yeah, so they, you feel me?
But I mean, he had to go over there knowing that was going to be the case.
Yeah, of course.
You know when the guys that he looks forward to come home, you know what's happening. I've watched him do it to other dudes over the years, so I didn't really get it on maybe he thought it was going to be different for him, you know what I'm saying? But, like, as long as he came to his senses, that just wasn't a good situation for him. Like, you work so hard to be the top dog to go and try to fit in with some other dudes. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But... like, as a man, you got to make choices and you got to live with the outcome of your decisions. But like I said, that's my family. Like, I tell people all the time, that's my family. I'm never going to not love Jay. We never not going to be able to chop it up. And you never know. You might see him in the Stomper jersey again.
That was my favorite player. That was a favorite player this summer.
That was one of my favorite players, too.
Before that injury, I'm like, oh, yeah, he about to wow this.
Still is one of my favorite players. Because, you put so much work in with a person and you watch them grow, I could never not value him as a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's hard for me to see anybody else not valuing. But people got to think, Ra is a chess player. Right. So if you got all the top dudes in the city on your team and you ain't playing them, they can't oppose you. Feel me? Because you be burying them on your bench now.
Yeah, and I watch them do it to
so now, so many dudes. We could go down the list. So when you doing that, no, you weakening the competition. Because now Jay Will can't get 30 against you. Cairo can't get 30 against you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm glad you just
You got these dudes on the bench, but he know what he's doing. You feel me? He know what he's doing because he know you know that you're not letting go none of your old dudes, and you was winning without these dudes. So why you need to
shout out to Rock because maybe he probably is like the winningest coach in Brooklyn.
No,
basketball.
definitely.
Shout out to Rock. So whatever he was doing,
they wins that game.
I know this year he had a lot of
weakening every other team, so the opposition is less. You're taking their best player. That's what he does.
All the wall.
Right, but then when your main guys come home, you're not taking those guys to replace those guys. Now you burying those guys on the bench. They already played with you, so they can't play with nobody else.
Yo, nigga never
smart.
Really thought about
no, I gotta think about it like that. That's why he's stacking the deck.
I said that.
He's stacking the deck. And if you don't think that he goes that hard, then y'all all bugging if y'all don't think.
So when it's about money, like when niggas is playing for money.
He's an evil genius.
Yeah.
If you think he's not thinking of it like that, then you crazy.
And then now you got a problem because you don't got your best player. You feel me? Or you ain't
and he got your best player and he don't need him.
And he not even playing them.
Yeah.
You feel me? He just got him so you won't have him.
That's crazy.
That's the art of war, bro. Like you said, you gotta.
Yeah, if you don't think that's a strategy, then you're crazy. Yeah. Because he know. I mean, them dudes ain't gonna respect you. You got this dude for this other team. You gonna play him over me if I'm a Sean Bell guy? Come on, you as a coach is not doing that. And then you got the top guys already. It's not like you don't need help. You know what I'm saying? Like. So listen, that's how I view it. I don't. He could say that ain't what he's doing, but that's definitely what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting these guys that could have got 30. They're fully in shape. It's not like they're on a decline, and you got them on the bench not doing what they do.
Another team.
He went down with his Sean Bell boys. Jay Will on the bench. That shit had me tight.
It's crazy. And that
Coney Island screaming. And you got my son on the bench, yo.
That shit had me tight. I'm thinking like, all right.
He got his own team.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, bro, you had your own keys. You had your own house.
I'm saying you had your own team, but you still tight.
Yeah, I'm just tight because you was gang. Like before that, we played in a bunch of winter tournaments. Yeah, probably more than we ever did. And he was with us us the whole winter. Like that shit literally happened right before the summer. And then we had our little confrontation. It was, like I said, it was regular shit that we go through all the time.
Yeah.
Me saying something, he didn't agree with it at the time, whatever.
Yeah,
Nothing out of pocket, nothing that we couldn't get back from.
Listen,
But then it just went left. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up doing that. But like I said, man, now he got decisions to make after this summer. He got to, go back to the drawing board. Like, is that what I want to do? Or what's next? Because now my issue is now I got new hitters, and it's like you my old hitters. So now how do we work this out? You feel me? Like so,
I think it'll still work out.
I think it will too. But I'm just saying that's the thing you gotta ask. Like now you went from you was the top guy. You gave the position up. Now we got new dudes filling in. Like, how do we do that? Like we gotta make that work. But that is a thing, though.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta be on the same page with that. Like I said, we want to be stronger so we can win. Like you said, a couple of those little games we have Jay Wills. It's an easy win. It's not even nothing to talk about.
That's a
Feel
fact.
me? Like that just would have been a few championships would have been ours that wasn't. With one piece away, and a veteran piece like that, you can't lose. If we losing every game, we didn't get blown out all year. Any game we lost was a 2, 3 points. 4 points. You know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy.
I mean, Jay Will is good for 20. Pencil him in for that.
Easily 10, 15 points.
Right. So, I mean, you're going to get that. Then you get, he could do different things. He could create offense by himself. He can run a team. He could do a lot of shit. So when you missing that, that's a lot to miss. So for me to even be able to maneuver and still salvage the summer and still have a pretty solid summer, that was big for me. Like, I was like, I did that shit on the fly because I didn't think it was going to go as far as it went. I just thought it was regular. So that I'm like,
you had Lightfoot.
No, right. Like I said, when the Lightfoot first came out, I knew what he was going to do. My boys was looking at me crazy when I brought it. He was like, yo, Rons, we need a big man. He just popped in my head because I'm like, I used to have this young dude. I used to go to the high that was tough. You know what I'm saying? But I hadn't seen him because he went away for school. So I hadn't seen him in a couple of years. So I checked in on him. He came. I seen him. He slimped down, looking at him. I didn't even know that he was going to be what he was when I saw him. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
this nigga jumping out the gym. They looking at me like, yo, who this nigga, Ron? And then the nigga started wilding on the layup line. They was like, oh, this might be fun.
That's a fact.